Welcome to the Full Life Crew Podcast.
Hey, and welcome to the podcast. I'm Jareth.
And I'm Deborah.
And we are the Full Life Crew. We are a husband and wife team. We've been married 24 years and we have 8 kids.
Yes, you heard that right. 8 kids.
And today we're talking about something that every mom struggles with.
Ooh, tell me. I want to know.
You don't know what we're talking about.
I have no clue what we're talking about today. There's a litany of things that we could be talking about today.
If you're new to our podcast, the only way our podcast truly works is if Deborah knows absolutely nothing about the topic. If I give her bullet points or I give her any information ahead of time, she freezes up on me.
That is true.
So I have to treat our podcast strictly as a conversation. So I have to do all the hard work and she just hangs out and has a good time.
That's how every podcast should be, right?
Yeah. But anyway, before we jump into today's topic, we need to tell you a little bit more about this podcast. This podcast is called Just Stuff. And it came about because we woke up one morning and you said, hey.
Did you see what's on the news?
And there's just tons of stuff and we just talk about the stuff and the stuff is crazy. So this is just for fun. This is mostly for entertainment. We do have some serious podcasts. We have one on family, one on marriage. And as usual, she has nothing to contribute.
Well, see, yeah, you're right. Again, 100%.
Yeah. So before we jump too deep into the podcast, we do want to show you, we are a small influencer. We don't have any major brand deals or anything, but we do have several brands that offer discounts and savings. So we if you go to fulllifecrew.com/save, first thing you'll see is our merch. This is actually Ava right here.
With her curly hair.
And she says, don't say that. Where'd that come from?
Oh, well, the boy said something that was kind of inappropriate, and she says, don't say that, with her finger up in the air.
So if you like our podcast and you want to support us directly, you can buy any of this merch here, and it helps us continue to create content. We have this is our motto, life is a journey, enjoy the ride. We have all kind of different things you can choose from. But this is what we wanted to show you. We have the Upside, and me and Deb have been using the Upside app.
Yes, I use it for gas, and I use it for restaurants.
I'm up to $40.
Oh, I think you're beating me right now.
Yeah. And then tomorrow I need to fill up the tiki truck, so I'm going to make another 8 or 9.
Sweet.
And right now, if you come to fulllifecrew.com/save and you click on this link here, it's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. You just do what you're currently doing, buying gas, buying food. You use it for Domino's, right, Deb?
Yeah, I use it for Domino's, and I noticed Popeyes was on there. And also Popeyes. Yes.
Popeyes is expensive.
I know. And also notice if you do fill up for gas and you run into the gas station to grab you a soda or candy, you can also get savings there.
Yep. And if you use this code right here, AFF25, you'll get an additional 25 cents on your first fill up. We also have some other deals. If you're looking for car insurance, these guys will give you a quote, save you some money. If you're looking for travel, they have 70% off. And then with this, if you click on One Travel and you go through here, you can actually book your event, your travel, book your travel, set everything up, and actually pay for it over time. So if you're planning a trip 6 months from now, you can start paying for it today. So
it's like a little payment plan?
Yeah, so it doesn't come out in one lump sum.
Gotcha.
Then right here, we have Columbia with 60% off. And then we have some other deals. If you're looking for wireless, we have Gen Mobile, and they are, I think their plans are $9 a month. So if I guess if you have kids or whatnot, and you want to get them a prepaid phone, it's $9 a month. And then Hurley has their 70% off sale. So if you're looking for that perfect bikini, right? You need a bikini, baby?
I could use one. It's heading into the winter months, but we do have a hot tub.
Well, I mean, you could save 70% off on your bikini now and wear it.
That is true. I may buy me 3 or 4 of them.
Buy them a little smaller.
A little smaller?
So you...
Maybe I should buy them a little bigger. I don't know what will happen in a year there. But yeah, 70% off, that's a really good deal.
But anyway, that if you go to fulllifecrew.com/save, you can save you some money. If you want to support the channel, you can get some merch there. But that is not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is food.
Food?
Yes, food.
Okay, tell me more about this food. Are you buying me? Are you bringing me to eat? What's happening here?
No.
Oh.
No, and no.
Oh,
and
oh,
no.
oh.
No, we're talking about what every mother goes through every afternoon.
Oh, what am I going to feed the kids?
What am I going to feed the kids? And that's a big problem.
Every day, they feel like they need to eat again.
And I've seen you struggle with this. Like, oh, what am I going to feed the kids? What am I going to feed the kids? And you'll even come ask me like, hey, what can I feed the kids? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I think what it is, if you have 8 different personalities, there's 8 different taste buds out there, and not everybody likes the same thing. So, I struggle a lot with trying to please everyone. And over time, I've learned, you can't actually please everybody. But the struggle of figuring out what to cook every night is there.
Yeah. So if you go to full-life-crew/media, this costs you absolutely nothing. It's completely free. And you click on the blog, and then you go down here on the categories and you click on cooking. We have several recipes. Oh, this one right here. This is the one you cooked the other day.
Yes, I think so.
And they almost fought.
Yeah, that's a favorite.
Yeah. So
in fact, they were saying, okay, I get the last scoop. No, I already called it. There was a fight.
So Deb was going to cook this one right here. Well, she did cook it, and there was basically a fight. But that's what it looks like. But yeah, on the, if you click on the cooking under categories, there are tons of recipes. These are recipes that Deb uses, and she's put them in here over time, over the years. This is inexpensive go-to recipe, and you can cook a lot of it. And this is Jace, and this is his favorite. It's
a freezer-friendly meal too, so you can make a bunch, freeze half of it for next week or the next.
Yep. And you do something different with your sausage. You actually peel the sausage.
I do. I peel the skin off and use the insides.
A little labor intensive?
It is a little labor intensive. There is a lot of quicker ways to do it. You can get a different sausage, but Jace and the family like that particular sausage, so that's what I stick with.
You call this chicken spaghetti here, but it's not chicken spaghetti.
It's more like a chicken tetrazzini. Yeah. It's got cheese in it, but I call it a chicken spaghetti because you use spaghetti noodles.
Well, this is our regular spaghetti here. If you want to check out our chicken spaghetti, or I call it chicken tetrazzini, you can click on that video and we actually make it and teach you how to make it. But here is the recipe. But the whole point we're making today is that I see my wife struggle with, what are we going to cook, kids?
Sometimes, I go to cook and I cook outside on the pit.
Hang on, let's pull that.
And I'll cook. So, I kind of in the back of my mind, I think, I'm cooking the food, and Jerry's out here cleaning the pit for me in between cookings. And it never occurred to me to, actually check the pits before I cook.
Yeah. So let me pull this. I'm not home. This is my 20-year-old son who's
oblivious to anything around him right now.
Highly capable of helping in this situation. What's funny is the person with the camera is probably the next most logical person to help.
Yes, she is.
Our 15-year-old is filming, and what I find interesting is she's just standing there filming. But
she was.
But let's watch this video and see what. So you were give us the backstory first.
Backstory is they're hungry again. So I had bought a bag of chicken wings. So I'd season them, went outside. We have a pellet grill, heated it up, put the chicken wings on the pellet grill, come back inside, noticed there was a little bit more smoke than usual. So walked back outside to see what was happening. And so I opened the pit, and when I opened the pit, there was a small fire at the bottom. So I was like, oh, this is done. So I hit off. Well, as soon as the air hit it, the fire grew bigger. And I'm waving for help, trying to get somebody to notice. And they decided to film. Like, what is Mom doing out there?
Well, you did have help.
I did have help. So
our oldest daughter was out there.
She was out there. So she ran out, and she just kind of ran in circles. She's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I need water. Like the fire by this time was touching
the roof.
And the roof.
You can see it basically kissing the roof.
Yeah. So, and the roof up there is vinyl siding is what is used up there.
It's plastic.
So I'm hollering, I need water. And she's just standing there turning circles. And I'm like, we have a pool. So finally I ran. You to see the person going back and forth. That's me. I ran, got a bucket, threw some water on it, and, got the fire out.
And the whole time the chicken wings are still on the pit, right?
The chicken wings are still in the pit. So we had char-broiled chicken wings with a hint
of chlorine.
Of salty chlorine pool water.
This is the song I picked.
For my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that.
What I think is funny is Malia just stood there filming. Like, she didn't even say, hey, Cole, Mom is catching the house on fire. She just decided to stand there and film.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the people ate that night. I think I just left.
I think it's important that we help people out there with recipes because you were trying something totally off the cuff and you almost burnt my house.
I know. We heard a commercial tonight, too, about cleaning your barbecue pits.
Yeah, we were going to Walmart and we were going to get some groceries.
We did. Yep.
And as soon as we get in the car, it says, what were they talking about? Like,
maybe, I don't even know what the commercial was about. I don't know if it was like a late Labor Day commercial or if it was like a summer commercial, but it said something like, make sure you clean your pits.
No, it was talking about football and barbecuing.
Oh, okay.
And they said, make sure, like they were giving like some tips, you know, like, and one of them was make sure you clean the pit. So the problem is the reason that pit is flaming up like that is because we slow cook a lot.
Yeah, I put personally a lot of stuff on that pit.
And if you set the pit for 200, 210, 220, and you cook something like all day, the ash or whatever it is, the pulp, I don't know what you call it, little wood pieces, it builds up in there. So when you turn it on hot, that's what you get if you don't vacuum or clean it out.
Well, it's clean now.
But anyway, if you go back to the blog page and you click on cooking, we have a ton of recipes. And then Deb said earlier today that she was going to put any other recipes she has on here too. Oh, by the way, these are her homemade hamburger patties with a hint of sweetness.
Sweetness.
But Deb makes the best hamburgers. She makes them. She buys the ground meat. She cuts it. Well, let's see. You got the recipe in here, right? That's what it looks like.
It's just a whole lot of happy going into a burger.
There's all kind of stuff going on right here. And yeah, here's your recipe for these hamburgers. And she makes the best hamburgers around. So if your kids like hamburgers, then what we did is we buy a large thing of ground meat, make them, and then freeze them.
Yeah, then it's easy to take out, like you're super busy that day or something. You're getting home late from sports or school activities or whatever you have, and you can just toss them on the grill real quick and grill them up, and then you have a meal that night.
This right here, is the kids love this, and it's so easy to do.
Oh, quesadillas. Yeah, we do that a lot of times. If we barbecue on the pit or something and we have leftover chicken, just pull it off the bone and throw it in some tortilla shells and make some quesadillas. That way you don't waste the chicken and got 2 meals there.
They love that. That's an easy one to do. This is the chicken tetrazzini recipe. She calls it chicken spaghetti. I call it chicken tetrazzini. Because I grew up, chicken spaghetti was in a tomato sauce.
You did. It was really good too.
Yeah. Might have to add that one to.
Yeah, the first time I had chicken spaghetti was at your house.
This is probably your favorite, Mama's Southern Sweet Peas, purple holes.
Oh, I love purple holes.
Yeah,
purple holes with some brown rice.
Yeah, you take these, you take sausage and you dice it up with some garlic and some butter,
onions.
And you saute that down and you put some brown sugar in there and it makes like a syrup, and you soak your peas in there for a while, and that's what you end up. It's really good. If you're not a big pea eater, you'll eat peas that way. But anyway.
Yeah, because you're not a pea eater. And you'll eat those.
Yeah, I'm not a big pea eater. But this page here is strictly to help you. We got a lot of recipes on there, and we'll probably be adding more recipes too, because we do have some stuff that's not on.
Yeah, I'll try and get some more recipes up there for y'all.
Your seafood casserole, I don't see.
I don't think that one's up there. No, that's a family favorite also.
The seafood casserole.
There's usually not much left of that.
This one's really
Crawfish,
good.
shrimp, rice, that's good.
We teach you how to cook a chicken and keep it juicy. Oh wait, there it is. Louisiana seafood casserole.
Yeah, that usually there's no leftovers. The sides of the bowl are licked. Whatever it's cooked in has been finger licked, and it's usually gone.
There's your recipe, and that thing is amazing. It is not healthy.
There is a lot of comfort food on this page.
This page has a lot of, this is not a health. The only healthy thing down here would be this green shake I made.
Oh, look, and that's your recipe.
That's my recipe. I have to eat the green stuff. But
No,
anyway,
this is a lot of Southern comfort food.
Southern comfort
Make
food.
your belly happy.
Maybe we could add some healthier meals because we do some healthy stuff.
We do.
Remember that
we could add
pizza
some.
you made out of turkey?
Yeah, that was really good. Actually, it was chicken. The crust was chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, so the crust of the pizza was meat.
Yeah, and then you added all the veggies on top. It's been a while since I made that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We have to do that one.
But anyway, that's what we wanted to share with you today on this episode of Just Stuff. We figured, hey, maybe there's a mom out there thinking, what am I going to cook for dinner? And maybe she'll come across our podcast, and then she'll have a ton of new recipes.
And maybe that mom has some recipes she'll share back with us.
Yeah, there you go. Send us
I'm
a recipe.
always looking for a new good recipe.
We'll try it. If we like it, we'll slap it up here and we'll give you credit for it.
Yeah.
Make sure if you send us a recipe, you send it to info@fulllifecrew.com and make sure you send pictures of you making.
Definitely. Because we'd like to try them. We're always up to try new things.
But just remember while you're out there struggling, what in the world am I going to cook these kids? Remember, life's a journey.
Enjoy the ride.